Have you ever wondered why your long hair doesn't quite look the way it used to, no matter how much you style it? Here's the truth. Once we pass 50, there are a few common mistakes women make with long hair that can add years to their appearance instead of highlighting their beauty. And today I'm going to share exactly what those mistakes are, so you can avoid them and keep your hair looking fresh, youthful, and elegant. Welcome to Age with Style, my loves. This is the place where we celebrate looking fabulous, confident, and stylish at every age. If you want to discover how to dress, style, and carry yourself with elegance after 50, you are absolutely in the right place. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a tip that can transform the way you look and feel. And if this video resonates with you, give it a like and share it with a friend who deserves to feel just as fabulous. Now let's get into the mistakes with long hair after 50 that you need to stop making, starting with the very first one. Mistake 1. Wearing long hair, all in one length. One of the biggest mistakes women over 50 make with long hair is keeping it all in one heavy, blunt length. At first it might seem like this creates a sleek, classic look, but in reality it does the opposite. As we age, our hair naturally becomes finer, and density around the crown and sides begins to change. When all the hair is kept in a single length, it tends to hang flat, without movement or softness. This can drag your facial features downward, highlight sagging in the jawline or neck, and make the overall style appear harsh rather than flattering. Another issue with one-length long hair is that it emphasizes thinning. Instead of giving the illusion of fullness, it often shows exactly where the hair is losing volume. The ends can also start to look stringy, no matter how healthy your routine is, because gravity pulls everything straight down. Hair should enhance and frame the face, but a heavy uniform length does the opposite. It pulls attention away from your best features. That's why keeping it in this outdated shape is one of the most aging choices for long hair after 50. Mistake 2. Letting long hair grow too far down your back. There's a big difference between long hair that looks elegant and long hair that simply looks overgrown. One mistake many women over 50 make is allowing their hair to grow too far down the back, sometimes even to the waist. While it may feel youthful, in reality it often has the opposite effect. Extremely long hair can throw off balance in your appearance. It drags the eye downward and makes the upper body and face look smaller, which can emphasize fine lines, sagging skin, or changes in posture. Instead of highlighting your face, overly long hair can overwhelm it, hiding the brightness and expression you want to show. Another challenge is maintenance. Very long hair requires constant trimming, conditioning, and styling to keep it looking healthy. Past a certain length, the ends often become dry and brittle, making the hair look tired instead of full of life. And if the hair texture has changed with age, becoming thinner, more fragile, or more wiry, long lengths only magnify those issues. Keeping hair long isn't the problem. It's letting it go beyond a flattering length that makes it work against you. Mistake 3. Ignoring split ends and dry ends. Long hair can be beautiful, but only if it's healthy. One of the most common mistakes women over 50 make is holding on to length while neglecting the condition of the ends. Split ends, dry tips, and thinning at the bottom of the hair instantly make the whole style look tired and unkempt. As we age, hair naturally loses some of its natural oils, which means the ends dry out faster than they used to. Add in heat styling, coloring, or even just everyday brushing, and the ends can start to fray and weaken. On long hair, this problem is even more noticeable, because the eye is immediately drawn to the longest part of the hair, the ends. Unhealthy ends can make even glossy roots look dull. They take away from the polish of your overall appearance and create the impression that the hair is being weighed down or neglected. And since the ends are the oldest part of the hair, keeping them damaged can actually make the whole style look outdated and heavy, no matter how well you style it at the top. The truth is, healthy ends are what make long hair look youthful and elegant. Neglecting them is a mistake that instantly ages your hairstyle. Mistake 4. Avoiding layers altogether. Many women over 50 shy away from layers because they fear it will make their hair look thinner. Instead, they hold on to one heavy uniform length, thinking it feels safer. But avoiding layers altogether is a mistake that works against long hair, especially as we age. Without layers, long hair tends to fall flat against the head and shoulders. It lacks movement, bounce, and shape. The weight of solid length can pull your face downward, emphasizing features you may want to soften, like a drooping jawline or tired eyes. What's worse, it can make the hair look limp and lifeless, almost like it's simply hanging there, instead of being styled. The right layering doesn't take away thickness, it creates the illusion of volume. By strategically lifting sections around the crown, cheeks, or collarbone, layers frame the face and add dimension. When layers are missing, long hair looks heavy and shapeless, which can add years to your appearance. Avoiding layers may feel like a safe choice, but in reality, it strips long hair of the movement and vitality that make it flattering at any age. Mistake 5. Sticking to outdated hairstyles with long hair. Long hair itself is not the problem, but keeping it in the same style you wore decades ago can instantly age your look. One of the biggest mistakes women over 50 make is holding on to outdated hairstyles, thinking they're classic, when in reality, they've simply stopped evolving with the times. For example, overly teased crowns, stiff curls, or heavy bangs, paired with long hair, can make the style look stuck in another era. Even something as simple as wearing the same parting you've had for 30 years can flatten your features instead of enhancing them. Fashion and hair trends don't have to be followed strictly, but ignoring modern updates completely can add unnecessary years to your appearance. Hair is a frame for your face. If that frame looks dated, it pulls the whole look backward. Even if your outfit is fresh and stylish, an old-fashioned long hairstyle can cancel it out, making you look less current and polished. Keeping long hair fresh, light, and relevant is essential. Otherwise, you run the risk of your hairstyle working against you, rather than bringing out your best features. Mistake 6. Ignoring hair texture changes. One of the most overlooked mistakes with long hair after 50 is pretending that your hair texture hasn't changed. As we age, hair often becomes finer, drier, or more wiry. Some women experience frizz, others notice thinning at the crown, while others deal with a mix of coarse and limp strands. The mistake is holding on to long hair without adjusting for these changes. When texture isn't taken into account, long hair can look uneven, unmanageable, or simply messy. For instance, if your strands have become finer, extra length can make them appear stringy. If your hair has turned coarse or wiry, the weight of long hair can make it balloon outward or frizz uncontrollably. Either way, ignoring these natural shifts makes the hair harder to style, harder to maintain, and far less flattering. Texture changes are completely natural, but long hair that doesn't acknowledge them starts to feel disconnected from who you are now. Instead of highlighting your face and features, it can make your whole appearance look neglected. The key is recognizing that long hair has to work with your evolving texture, not fight against it. Ignoring this reality is one of the biggest reasons long hair after 50 can feel like it's aging you rather than enhancing you. Mistake 7. Hiding behind long hair instead of letting your face shine. Perhaps the most subtle, yet most powerful, mistake women over 50 make with long hair is using it as a curtain to hide behind. Long hair that constantly falls forward, covers the cheeks, or drapes over the shoulders can conceal your face rather than highlight it. This creates two problems. First, it blocks your best features, your eyes, your smile, your expressions, which are the very things that make you vibrant and memorable. Second, it unintentionally signals that you're trying to hide, when in reality, you should be stepping into confidence and visibility at this stage of life. When hair takes over the spotlight, it can look heavy, distracting, or even closed off. Instead of framing and complementing your face, it works against it. And the longer the hair, the easier it is for this mistake to creep in without noticing. Hair is meant to enhance you, not overshadow you. Long hair that hides your face robs you of the energy, light, and confidence you should be radiating. Mistake 8. Holding on to too much length. For sentimental reasons, many women keep their long hair simply because it has always been that way. Maybe it feels tied to youth, femininity, or memories from earlier stages of life. But clinging to excessive length for sentimental reasons is a mistake, because hair should evolve with you, not stay frozen in time. Excess length on aging hair often emphasizes thinning, flatness, or uneven growth patterns. It can drag the whole look downward, weighing heavily on your face and shoulders. What feels nostalgic can actually work against the elegant, polished image you want to present now. Sentimentality is powerful, but the truth is, your style should celebrate who you are today, not who you used to be. Hair that's stuck in the past risks holding your whole look back. Mistake 9. Overlooking the importance of shine and luster. Another big mistake is assuming that as long as your long hair is styled, it looks good, but without shine, long hair can look dull, dry, and lifeless, which ages your entire appearance. As we get older, the scalp produces less natural oil, meaning the longer the hair, the harder it is for those oils to travel down the strands. The result: dull ends, rough texture, and a lack of natural glow. This lack of shine is especially noticeable on long hair because there's more surface area catching the light. Instead of bouncing and reflecting, the hair looks matte, which can take away vibrancy from your face. Even the best outfit won't shine if your hair looks flat and dry. Shine is a symbol of vitality. Ignoring it makes long hair lose the very quality that keeps it looking youthful and flattering. Mistake 10. Ignoring hair color maintenance on long hair. One of the biggest mistakes with long hair after 50 is forgetting how much your hair color impacts the overall look. Long hair requires more consistent upkeep because faded tones, visible grays, or overly harsh colors are more noticeable when the hair is longer. When hair color is ignored, the length can actually highlight the problem. For example, dull faded dye, along with dry ends, can make the hair appear neglected. On the other hand, sticking with a harsh, too dark color can make the hair look heavy, flat, and even emphasize fine lines or wrinkles. Because long hair frames the face so much, poorly maintained color doesn't just affect your hair, it affects how your skin looks, how vibrant your eyes appear, and the overall balance of your style. Instead of looking polished and intentional, the result feels mismatched and tired. Your hair color should enhance your long style, not fight against it. Ignoring color upkeep is one of the fastest ways to make long hair age you rather than uplift you. We've just uncovered some of the most common mistakes women over 50 make when it comes to long hair. And as you've seen, it's rarely about the length itself, it's about how you manage it. Long hair can absolutely be elegant, youthful, and stylish at any age, but only when it's healthy, polished, and suited to the woman wearing it. If your long hair is dull, shapeless, or working against your features, it isn't serving you. Every strand should help highlight your beauty, not hide it. This stage of life is about confidence and refinement, not settling for habits that weigh you down. The truth is, your hair can be your crown, but only if you give it the care, shape, and attention it deserves. Now I'd love to hear from you. Do you still wear your hair long after 50, or are you considering a fresh new look? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I truly enjoy hearing your stories and experiences. And if this video gave you value, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend who might need it. And of course, subscribe to Age with Style for more weekly tips to help you look and feel your absolute best at 50, 60 and beyond. Remember, age doesn't limit your beauty, it refines it. So don't settle for hair that hides you. Choose a style that lets the world see the radiant, confident woman you are today.